Hey guys, welcome back again to Ken Tamplin Vocal Academy, where the proof is in the singing. I decided to do a vocal coach reacts to Led Zeppelin. Of course, the singer is Robert Plant, and I chose Whole Lotta Love. I actually did a version of this also. My associate Bob will put it in the description tag for us, and then you can click on it and see how well I did. Now, I took more of a David Coverdale approach. I didn't sing as thin and as nasally as Robert Plant does, but let's go through it first and we'll talk about it after. Here we go.
You need cooling, baby, I'm not fooling.
Now I want to go right to the beginning of this. So, he's really nasally. You need cooling, baby, I'm not fooling, right? And on my version, I went, you need cooling, baby, I'm not fooling, because I like more of a husky sort of sound to it. So he brings a lot of mask and a lot of nasality into his sound. Let's continue. Here we go.
I'm gonna send you back to school, way down inside. Honey, you need it. I'm gonna give you my love. I'm gonna give you my love. Oh. Want a whole lot of love. 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 You've been learning, baby, I've been learning.
Okay, now notice how much he sheds the weight. Now, you've been learning, baby, I've been learning, right? He's really got a lot of mask in this sound, and he's not real thick on this sound. I'm thicker on this sound because I'm actually have a much lower register. I'm a baritone, and he's definitely a tenor. But he brings a lot of real high nasality into the sound, and he doesn't over sing it. Like I'm probably over distorting compared to what you've been learning. Baby, I've been learning. He might add just like a little bit more distortion than that, and I was a little more husky on the sound. Let's continue. By the way, he also throws a lot of H's. Oh, let the good times spend. Ha, 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 ha. He throws like a lot of these H's into the sound to kind of get him into some spaces in case he gets caught or in trouble somewhere. So, and that's actually a pretty well-known thing to do. You kind of throw a quick H if you feel like you're getting caught and you want to get to another phrase or passage where you feel like you're kind of stuck in the throat. You can throw a quick H into that sound and get into the next phrase or passage. Okay, here we go. John Bonham was one of my all-time favorite drummers. This is kind of back in the psychedelic era, where they got to go on forever on these instrumental breaks, right? Jimmy Page with his, bow on the guitar. I know I've shared this story before, but it's worth noting again, telling it one more time. I remember when I was really young and I wanted to learn a bunch of Zeppelin songs and no one could really teach them to me. And I'd have my parents drop me off at the matinee in La Mirada where The Song Remains the Same was playing. And I'd check my guitar into the box office because they wouldn't let me bring it into the theater. And I'd run into the theater and I'd watch what Jimmy Page did. And then I'd run out really quick and I'd try to remember what he did on guitar. And I'd stay there all day. And every weekend I'd do this just to be able to learn his guitar parts. Well, similar things had happened too as far as vocals, where I'd really listen and dissect what different singers had done in order to be able to get their tone and match, their pitch and timbre and all that stuff. And so Robert Plant is certainly one of those people. Here we go. Okay, let me get past all the psychedelia here. Let's see. Famous guitar solo. By by the way, when he goes coolin', I wouldn't have done that way because he's got a smaller sound. Yeah, you've been cool. Like he goes coolin', and he's real tight in the throat. Use an O to get you to ooh. You've been coolin', baby, I've been drooling. Go use O-ooh to get to that sound quicker than that because that's going to get you caught in the throat to do that. Here we go. See, you know, it's all of the good times, and he kind of whines through the baby, I've been, right? Now, what I do is I actually pull back on the sound and I open up the throat a little bit and I throw a quick H in the sound so where you don't hear it and you don't hear that kind of whiny sound as he's going through it. Here we go. Oh, I forgot to, yeah. Way down inside, woman, you need me. You know, that whole section, right? That was just that big naked vocal section, but there was so much psychedelia going on, I didn't want to have to wait for that part. But anyway, Robert Plant, one of the greatest male rock singers of all time. I've got 2 pieces for you I want to put up. I want to put up Whole Lotta Love in the description tag. And I also did a version of How to Sing Any Song. And I did a Kashmir. So I'm going to put up both URLs in the description tag so you can hear me kind of having different influences of me, like Paul Rogers, David Coverdale, which we just did a thing on him. Obviously Robert Plant, even Dio. I put some of all these different influences in the Godzilla soundtrack version of Kashmir. So check out both versions in the description tag. I think you'll like it and see how it's stacked up to Robert. And again, I'm me. I'm not looking to be exactly like Robert Plant, but I just want to show you how any voice could achieve this level of singing. Again, I cover all this in my singing course called How to Sing Better Than Anyone Else. And until next time, peace out. Hey guys, if you like what you heard, please like and subscribe to my channel by clicking on the subscribe button. That will actually take you to another page where you want to click on the bell icon and it opens up a menu, and the menu has notifications on it where there's a little box you can check where it says send me all notifications for this channel. Check the box and then click the save button and you'll get notifications from me every time I have a cool video come out. Okay? Thanks guys. Peace out.